Circuit of Champions, USCS, ASCS, on keeping these drivers safe?
Very much so. We practice that a lot. We do a lot of inspections on all the safety stuff. There's a few rules that we haven't gotten to yet because it is a little financial to the drivers, such as the new cage implements that they've mandated in the World of Outlaws.
Gotcha.
It can be a little pricey to do some of those, but we're also not going nearly
as fast as they are.
A 410.
That's right. Yes, I was going to say that. So you kind of have that. Yes, you need to have it eventually, but you're not going 400, 500 mile per hour faster than they are. So it's not going to be that more of a bruntful impact if something goes wrong.
Right. But we still practice the safety aspect of it, and all the way down to. I mean, Carl, he's our inspector. He walks around and does all the keynotes on all the vehicles and checks helmets as much as he can and seat belts and just lets everybody know, hey, we need to try and do something different here or do this. It's still growing, I can't come in and take ship over and say I mandate everybody immediately change over to this, and this, because then you start pushing people away. You slowly got to milk everybody into doing this. Hey, I mean, even NASCAR can't even come in and say, hey, I'm mandating you to change this before I let you on track. Sometimes they'll allow people to get by with a few small things, and then it's got to be fixed before it comes back to the track.
That's right.
So we do take notes, and we're very conscious about it. We want everybody to be as safe as possible out there. And even helping these tracks, that's the biggest thing, is once we can get, as racers in the South, tracks are fairly decent right now, and they've got some decent response times on everything. But once we can build something bigger and get more fan interest, and I guess you could say the revenue starts flowing again. I mean, the stands are always packed, but it's still not. I don't have the word for it. But once we can get something built, tracks can start updating and doing more track updates and doing what they need to do and catch fences and stuff. But it just takes building a foundation all over again. Absolutely, definitely. May 18th as a whole was hurting there for a bit.
May 18th, their next race is going to be at Harris Speedway, Rutherford to North Carolina. And, of course, all details at CarolinaSprintTour.com. And, Sean Vardell, before I let you go, let everybody know how they can contact you if there's anybody interested in getting in the world of open wheel go fast. Thanks for being on Finish Line, buddy.
You can visit us on Facebook at CarolinaSprintTour.com or CarolinaSprintTour.com, or follow us at any of the social media outlets. Contact myself, Mike Sellers, or Mike Laris, and we can get you set up and something.
All right, definitely. Well, Sean, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you being on, and maybe we'll get one of your winners on the program sometimes, buddy. And if you ever need a fill-in official or a competition director, look up my buddy Jim O'Shields. He's good people.
Yes, he is. Thank you very much, man. I'll talk to you later.
Not a problem, my friend. They're going to be in action the next couple of weeks, of course, at Harris Speedway in Rutherford to North Carolina, and also at Hagerstown Speedway coming up on Memorial Day weekend on May the 24th and 25th. CarolinaSprintTour.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the May 8th edition of Finish Line. Archives will be up here in a bit. Thank you to Fox Sports Radio, Community Radio Network. Thank you to Trace Snyder running the boards for me. Of course, thank you to everybody that makes it happen. Thank you to our guests, including Ross Bells. Congrats on your win, World Outlaw style, even though he wasn't on the show tonight. Thank you also to Josh Berry, Laura Tucker, Alex Hendren, Sean Vardell. I'm Wesley Outland. Enjoying the rest of your week. And remember, in every road to life, whether straight line, going on the dirt or the asphalt, there is always a finish line. For everybody, good night. God bless. Take care. We'll do it again next Wednesday, 11 a.m. and 10 Central.
This episode of Finish Line is an exclusive production solely for the private, non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, transmission of the accounts without the express written consent or permission is restricted and prohibited. To hear this replay or other previous podcasts, download on iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, and TuneIn. As always, this show is for you. Thank you for listening and being a fan of motorsports.
This is Finish Line.